Well, hello and welcome back to Zielonka. So it is now October. We need to get... Uh-oh. Oh, the potatoes have withered. That is extremely upsetting. Oh, that's not good at all. Well, I'm hugely disappointed about that. There's no point in keeping the harvester then, is there? Let's send that back. Well, I'm really disappointed about that. What we do need to do, though, is get ourselves an olive harvester, because the olives are ready to harvest. I'm gutted about that. Really gutted. Well, we've only got one option for olive harvesting. And that's this one. We'll lease that for £15,000. And we need to crack on with the olive harvest. I did not realise that those potatoes would have withered. Otherwise there was no way I was going to make the decision to move on to October. That is really, really upsetting. I'm genuinely heartbroken about that. Oh. After all that work and effort we put into them as well. And how many have we got left in the factory? 13,000. Not a lot of point doing the olives either. God. At least we can make olive oil for next year anyway. What an absolute problem. Oh, I'm disgusted. Disgusted with that problem. Anyway, not a lot else we can do. Let's get this unfolded. We have to harvest the olives. And there's going to be a lot more work on the olives over the next year to get them sorted out. I wanted to buy more olive vines as well. So, yeah, we are going to be trying to buy more vines and fill out the rest of this field. But that is extremely upsetting. That's what's happened this year with the potatoes. That's bittersweet. The olive harvest is now bittersweet for me. Well, this is something we absolutely need to do anyway. And we can unload this straight into the oil production facility. Hopefully generate quite a bit of oil. I think you get more oil per olives and you get more potato chips per olive oil. So all in all, this is going to be a pretty decent way to do it. But I've ruined half the profit for this year by letting the potatoes wither. Which is... I just can't get over it. Can't get over how that happened. Usually I'm pretty good at having a look and seeing and double checking and everything, but not this time. Right then. So it looks like 15% of a hopper full per vine. So we may... We'll get down 6 vines before we need to think about emptying, I think. On number 3 at the minute. Possibly 7 vines before we need to think about emptying. I don't want to get halfway down a vine and suddenly be full, so we will empty when we're about 80 to 90%. Looking good. We're going to see next year if we can improve the yield even further. We will be mulching in between the vines. We will be cultivating in between the vines. And we will obviously be spraying with our sprayer. Try and get the most olives we can out of these next year. Right. I'm going to carry on going. This is vine number 4. Not vines really, it's more rows. Row number 4. So 5, 6, 7, and we should look about emptying. And then we'll do the last few. What I really want to do is get that potato field subsoiled today. So that I don't have to remind myself of the absolute mess that I've made of it. We're going to be putting potatoes in the big field next time, so that's going to be our massive potato load. All of which are going to go into the crisp factory. And we will have plenty of canola oil and olive oil to produce the crisps twice as fast. I don't think any of these olives are going to be, or olive oil is going to be going into production for the crisps for this year. Yeah, it's definitely going to need more vines. Although we'll get a full harvester load still isn't a huge amount. Yeah, there we go, 80%. So this is vine number 6. Should be able to get one more in. One more vine in before we need to empty. I don't see that being a problem. And then we've only got 5 more vines to go. They're not even 2 harvester loads. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty now. And then we'll get the rest of them into the last harvester load. Okay. 3,500 olives. And if we look here, that's going to make, well, half as much oil. Let's activate that. And we'll set this to distributing. So it'll go straight to the crisp factory. But the crisp factory will not use it just yet. Because we'll need next year's potatoes to be able to do that. Right then. Can I tell which one of these has been done? They've got olives on. They've got olive on. They've been stripped, so it's this one. So we have got 6 more to go. So great stuff. Oh yeah, if you look at them you can tell that the ones on the right are lighter bushes than the ones on the left because you can't see the olives. So yeah, I'll quickly get these last 6 done and then we'll move on to doing a bit of subsoiling. There we go, coming to the end of the last vine. And we have a very similar amount to last time. There's no point in subsoiling up this field because we're going to be planting more rows of olives. So absolutely no point at all in that. But that's all the olive harvesting done for this year. We'll get this machine emptied and get it returned. We've only had it for 0.2 of an hour. Not very cost effective, but next year it will be more so. Right. Get that all emptied out. There we go. And then we can now return it so it stops costing us money. Okay. So this guy here, we need to get onto subsoiling. I cannot believe. Let's get rid of them potatoes. Not only did I miss out on the potatoes, but I also spent an extra day of potato harvester hire when I didn't need to either. Right, so here we need to hook up to this. We need to remove the seed apart, and we need to dump all the seed off, which I shall put, I think, back here somewhere. Yes, if we just unload it there, perfect. And then we can fill up with fertilizer. No, I'm not close enough. These 2 bags should be fairly full. There you go, that will be plenty. Get the subsoiler on the back and we can put some nitrogen in at the same time as subsoiling. Okay. Right. How do I do this then? I want to change application rate to K and M. But we don't know what application rate yet because we're not in the field. We also need to feed the chickens. Right. So, application rate 140, 135. That'll do. Let's see what happens. We're also getting a bit of... Oh, look. Yeah, that can come down massively, because we're also getting a bit of nitrogen back in from the crop that has withered, I think. I'm not certain, actually. I don't know. But either way, we are subsoiling and the nitrogen is going in. Okay, there we go. That's our horrible mistake covered up. Definitely going to need some a stone picker or something. Anyway, next time it will be November, and we'll crack on with getting this field done. It's hopefully not going to take too long. Want to get some definitely want to get some nitrogen in the ground as well. So yeah, we're going to have to be trying to get that sorted. But yeah, for now I think that'll do us for today. So that's olives are into production, and we are distributing them. So let's just double check on here. We've got 309 litres of olives in so far. We're down to 5,000 litres of potatoes, which is not good at all. Parsnips, however, we're well up on parsnips. We're storing those. Let's go and have a look at... We must have a full trigger. We do. So let's have a look at when the best time to sell parsnip soup is. Parsnip soup, parsnip soup. Well, potato chips we know is October. Oh. Well, potato chip seems to be right now. Okay. Parsnip soup is April. according to this. And October's the worst month, so yes. Right. Let's jump over quickly to potato production, which is up there. What have we got? Oh, we have got some we could sell. And £3,091 at Erlingrat. So that's the train. Well, we're going to need the case then, aren't we? Or do I just go and pick them up with super strength and sell them for now? Kind of feel like that's what I need to do just to get things moved. Alright, let's take the little trailer. Crisps aren't that heavy, are they? So we'll just go and pick them up and chuck them on the trailer. Crisps aren't that heavy at all. Take them over to Erlingrat and we'll sell them. And that will set us up well for next time when we can start to get some more olive groves in. The olive grove? It is an olive grove, I suppose, isn't it? There will be more on the way. Yeah, crisps are nice and light anyway, look. Delightful. £2,000, 2,000 litres a pallet, and with £3,000 for £3,000 for each 1,000 litres, that means we're looking at about £6,000 per pallet, which isn't bad going at all, to be perfectly honest. Right, that's 7 pallets. We'll just speed up time a little bit to get the next one. There we go. That'll do nicely. Last one there. Right. Strap those on and we'll head off to Erlingrat. Not many more of those pallets to come from those potatoes. Unfortunately, those potatoes, that decision to move on to October has cost us greatly. Obviously, we've got the parsnip soup, which is going to be okay. I mean, this should take us to £100,000 at least. But what a mistake to make, to move on to October and to cause us problems. Really wasn't what I wanted to get out of those potato fields. But like I said, next year we're going to really push and get potatoes into the big field. That's going to be pretty amazing. We have also got a lot of wheat, I think. Have we got a lot of wheat still? We have. We've got loads of wheat to sell in December when the price is right. So that's going to be a pretty decent, healthy income as well. Once again, I reckon that will be on the train, so we could start to move it over to the train station, because that can just store it in the silo there, and then send it straight off to Erlingrat when we can. Right. Very much looking forward to the llama show in a couple of weeks' time. Maybe 3 weeks' time, actually. Can't wait to meet as many of you guys that want to come. It's going to be really good fun. Here we are, Kurzawa. Which I am absolutely not pronouncing correctly at all. Let's get the train ordered. 2.3 kilometres away, so I will see you when it turns up. It is. So, to get the platform moved along, we can offload our crisps onto the platform. The platform trailer, that is, not the platform as in the platform. That might have been a bit of an overkill. Right. There we go. Okay, let's get these onto here. And sent off to Erlingrad. Potato chips. Got to love some potato chips. Last one here. There we go. Let's get the straps on. There we go. That's it. Then we'll need to run down to the train. Because for some reason I've switched off tabbing and never remembered to turn it back on again. There we go. Power that up. And let's make a move. 16,000 litres it says on there. I don't know if that's all of it. What have we got? 8 pallets. So... yes, it is all of it. Ah. Okay, let's hope it sells. There we go. Although I did notice when we come through here, there were some pallets of other things over here, I think. Anyway, I accidentally pressed the wrong button there, so we have made a good chunk of money. Now, what are these pallets doing over here? Soup pallets from my last sale that never got sold. Well, we need to fix that, don't we? 3 as far as I can tell. How ridiculous. Oh. Right. Let's just... how far down do we have to take it again? Quite a long way. Well, these pallets look to be worth over £5,000 each, so that's a nice little earner as well. I can't believe I missed them before. But they're not overly easy to see though, are they? Right. Grab that. That's a long way down the train line here. One more to go. Yeah. Which I suppose means that there might be more around somewhere, but I just haven't noticed them. Well, that's an interesting thought. But either way, let's get this one sold. There's a little bit of money that we didn't expect to have coming in today. And there. So, there we have it. We've finished the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.